Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. This is Divine Sunshine giving you your action report for the Divine Masculine energies. I'm looking at both energies, the Divine Masculine energy in the male and the Divine Masculine energy in the female. Remember, this is actions, which means those actions that are in a female or a male avatar that we are doing as far as on this journey or in this twin flame adventure. This also can be read as a yin yang reading, which means again what's happening on one of the male avatar, one of the avatars might be occurring in the other one. So if you feel like, ooh, that sounds like my masculine and he's in his DM energies, then maybe when I read the female might be for you. Okay, what's going on for that? So that's a way of looking at it as well too. It crosses so many different layers to it. That's what was brought to me. All right then, so let's take a look. See, so what's happening with the divine masculine male energies, DMMs? Ooh, attachment. Okay, so right now we're working on in our emotions actually taking off the mask, because we are really actually still attached to things that are in the 3D. We're attached to things in the 3D as well. So we're working on that. As far as what Spirit Source wants us, that's kind of just right there to it. Helping them. I also am picking up this saying because of the feminine, divine feminine energies too of the day is helping to be able the divine master to really take a look at, like, she's looking at this mask, is like, oh, like this is how I've been looking to people. Oh wow, this is, oh, so this is the mask, huh? Interesting. So right now it's really something has gotten to the point that it's saying, you know what, this is what I need to. They say they want, the source says they want the divine masculine to deal with this youthful emotions and immaturity of emotions. That's why I said this was emotions. I ain't even pulled that out. So we're talking about the emotions right here. So again, when it comes to this emotion, it's like, I've been acting like this. That's like so childlike. That's like a little baby. That's like when some of them say they acting like a little itch. Oh my God, that's how I've been looking. That's how I've been looking to other people. So this is where it is. It's like really been immature here. Let me get a clarifier. Why they say they want them to kind of to deal with that. Well, let me get a clarifier for that. Because it's a cause and effect. There's a cause and effect of him acting this way. Okay? Walk this way. Talk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Come give me a kiss. So in some ways, it's like you've been wanting to walk this way, talk this way, but then at the same time, you want to be rewarded with love. And it's like, no, it's been kind of confusing because you ain't been walking like it talking, or talking like it walking either, as the song says. So you kind of been all over the place, and they're saying, you know, you've got to watch this because these immature moves that you have been doing emotionally have caused things to happen and occur in your life, and things you've got the effect of it. So they want you to, the divine masculine in the male energies, to kind of, it's like you need to deal with that. Okay? All right. And so also, what is some advice that they want you? Ooh, right here. There we go. They want you to move through this fear again. This is about the second card time this card that came up from you as well. This again, this is a female again to emotions, although this is a divine masculine read, which is your actions. But your actions as far as your emotions is the ones that propel you to act forward outwardly. So within, so without, what's being expressed. And so it's interesting. She's looking up high. She's looking up at the sky. And it's like really like move through your fears and look higher. Look above. Look above the clouds. Look above everything else. Set your sights and up much higher for that one. To me, it's saying like, again, the most time when you look it up, that helps you to get into that alpha state, which is that alpha state is that state in order for you to be able to create, for you to get the downloads, for you to actually to think as well. So that's very important as it's interesting. So again, if you're trying to think of ways about how you've been attached and how your immaturity has had you to attach to certain things, to wear these false masks, and now you're looking at yourself saying that was stupid. So I'm thinking really right now for today, divine masculine in the males, you really getting a wake up call to really say, is that how, like say, like Urkel said, did I do that? So that's where you are really understanding that. And so with Urkel, as smart as he was, he still had some immaturities. Did I do that? Some ignorance to things, some not exposed to. So you got to deal with that. But so they said, look at it, maybe the fear about how you were acting, like, oh my God, I'm even scared myself. It scared me about how I got into these situations. Deal with that and find ways to get out. Okay. The next thing. Okay. The next thing again is for the divine masculine female DMFs. What's going on with you today? Caring connections. To me, this is about bringing union as far as between you, as far as both the energies, divine feminine and divine masculine energies within you as well. Learning to look at the beauty, look about how you're thinking about things and how it's also affecting your emotions as well in receiving that beauty there. So you also are thinking about things in which about maybe also picturing and imaging you being with the divine masculine more too, visualizing, because I remember in one of the reads I told you to visualize and to see it. So maybe you're also seeing that as well. You're practicing that too. Let's look and see about what is what is it, the energies that they want you to kind of be working with, source wants you to work with. Okay, stop. I see it right here. Carries the weight of the world and heaven on his shoulder. I think caring connections, because this is the first thing when I look at this divine masculine here energies, but understanding that this one comes out like a yin yang. This one is talking about, this is like a counterpart here. So understand that this divine masculine male here that you're dealing with here, it has, or any the other one, the divine feminine, or your counterpart, let's just put it that way, your counterpart is dealing with having the weight of the world on their shoulders. This is the first thing that came to mind with me. Your counterpart has the weight of the shoulder. So you should think about caring connections about that. How can you practice being compassionate? How can you practice being vulnerable, knowing this, and your actions, and how you could be a resource as to helping that. They did like a meditation this morning on the Shine. They had on Spotify, and they were talking about, this one that you did a writing, journaling, where you first talked about, what things are you want to protect, and what things can you do, or what people involved in that. And you did it a step. I couldn't hear all of it because I was kind of in pieces and getting ready. But again, the end of the day is how can you practice compassion? I think that might have been the other guy who's got the Irish accent. He was talking about how can you practice compassion about things. And so this is one thing as far as you practicing caring connection. You feel that now. Take that, because we have a tendency to say, okay, yeah, now when you think about your counterpart, you're like, I don't know, he all right. No, let's look and see what kind of ways can you extend that lightheartedness to. Working on wounds after battling an issue, heroic, okay? Like I said, the battles, the things that you're dealing with. To me, although this person is looking at her, and she's looking at the thing, this to me looks like, is like she's looking at it, but she's not like 100% sold into it. That's the energies that I'm picking up from it. It's like she's so into looking at the flowers. It's like, yes. So I'm picking up from this, like, it's about time. Oh my God, you gave me flowers. And she's reflecting like all the different times in her mind. This is what I'm seeing, all the different times, because she's reflecting. Like, you know, and he's like, yeah, see, you didn't think I was going to do it. I wasn't going to come through for it. It's like, I can't believe it. You really did get this for me. So again, work on in the meantime while you're trying to create these caring connections with yourself, with other people. How can you heal your wounds too, and your actions outwardly, to be able to heal what's going on with you and be your own hero? Also, we have here, which is in your energies, they want changing from human masculine into a divine masculine through mastery of one's emotions and thoughts. That's what I'm saying. So once you start healing what's going on with you, and then understanding and being compassionate and having empathy about your divine counterpart, and having empathy about you with yourself and other people in your world, because you really truly are in that vein of, like, to me it's like, yeah, okay, you're in that caring connection field, but let's test it and let's really see, can you apply that to everybody? So this is where you are here. So understanding that that's where they are, changing you from human masculine to divine, which is again really showing unconditional love to everybody else as well. Can I get a clarifier on this, on these cards? Can I get a clarifier? Got 2. Okay, competitive, because there are some things within you that it's been kind of competing for space, competing for attention, competing for a focus, and there shouldn't be any kind of duality in this. It should just be one. So again, doing this about these caring connections, about how you can really truly express oneness and being more structured about that, because I think you kind of doing this like as a goal, as an as needed basis. As spirit is like, I want you to be more structured about how you're doing this. It's not, I love them when, or they show, I would show respect when they show respect. It should be like you have a actual, maybe that's not the best one, but again, it's like, to me, instead of it just being kind of say, yeah, instead of it being kind of like haphazard and you doing the caring connections, that you actually are showing it to everybody unconditionally in a structured way. Okay, instead of just like whenever it happens, if it feel like it, if I don't, like that tan in the wind kind of thing. They don't want you to do that. Okay, and so source also says, clear. Okay, for the divine masculine female, I wasn't concentrating on that. Okay, they want you adventurous and play. I say if you go out there and adventure and play, and you'll get out of the house or do some things where you're connected with other people, you'll be able to put practice. You'll be able to practice what you're preaching or what you're coming up with. You'll be able to put that into practice. Compassion and unconditional love. Bam, I've been saying that all along. For you really truly to become into that vein, you need to practice compassion and love, and then you'll be connect to confidence. You have those caring connections. The more you do it, the more you grow, the more you know, the more you feel permanent in what you're doing, and then you'll build that confidence. So that's the energies that they want for you. All right, so that's the end of the Divine Masculine Action Report. Remember, my name is Divine Sunshine. I am giving you the keys into union. I am a transformational specialist. Until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste, Namago. Love you.